Slightly Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I wanted to do a smoky blue halo eye with the Beaute Oceanic palette. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. The other night I did this look and I was just like, I need to film that for my channel because I really liked it and I felt like the blues were gorgeous. So I'm going to do a super blown out halo eye and I'm going to use the Beaute Oceanic palette and some gorgeous shimmers from Terra Cosmetics. My lid is primed with Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas and Fair, and I have on my Crown Noir Queen of the Cut Crease Half Cut Crease stencils. They save me so much time, that's why I use them like every episode, but for my Makeup Class 101 videos, I try to not use them at all so that I can show you like how to do a cut crease and whatnot without these. But anyway, I'm going to jump into the Oceanic palette with the Makeup Shack T66 brush. I'm going to go into the beautiful shade Lagoon. I feel like that is the shade that I used when I did my video with this palette. I want to say a month or two ago, but either way, this is a very gorgeous shade. So I'm taking it, and what I'm going to do is on this outer corner of my lid, I'm going to go ahead and pack it down. And you may hear a little bit of noise. I'm not quite sure how it'll be. I have my room door open because my cat is in here with me, and he wanted to be in here and hanging out, and quite honestly I am having a day where I just feel like I need him. I had a nightmare about him and it woke me up this morning and I almost didn't film at all because I was just like upset. So I'm having him with me and he wants to be with me, so I have my door open so he can just come and go as he pleases. Anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take it into the crease, deep crease area from the inner corner area of my eye, pack it down and just connect it to where I left off with the blue right there. Just do little pats. I can't remember if I talked about it here or not, but I haven't really talked about it a lot. I've only talked about it with a few of my friends and some of my family members because I was very upset. But my cat back in March had gotten sick and he had to go to the hospital, and he's like my baby. And like last night I just had a dream, and well, it was early this morning because when I woke up, but it was just the worst dream I've had in a long time, and it had to do with that, and I was just so but I feel a little better now. Had snuggins with him and I had fun filming this off. So now with the same brush, I'm just gonna take this blue right here and kind of create a little triangle. So I'm gonna turn a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start from like where it kind of started to go down into the circle shape on that outer corner, and I'm just gonna do a little wing, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna connect it, just doing a little back and forth windshield wiper motions there, and then I'm just gonna pack that down there so we get that shape. And then I'm going to take it, kind of wing it up, and then connect that, doing a little wing like that. But I don't want to take it too far down because I'm going to take another blue to blend it out, and I want it to be more smoked instead of like that sharp and defined blown out bit. I want it to be more blended. Not that it's any less blended if you decide that you don't want to have it as winged out like this, because you can always just like take micellar water on a Q-tip or something like that to make that like nice sharp bit. But I just wanted to do this because I did it the other night and I was obsessed. And I'm going to take just a little bit more and take it up a little bit higher. That way when we peel the crease, carve it out, it'll be a more defined halo eye. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack that shade down. So we have that nice, deep, smoky blue, and it's going to be our depth shade. I'm switching over to the Doe Color number 10 brush, and what I'm going to do is just ever so gently just blend out Lagoon. So to do this, I'm just going to do tiny little back and forth windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to gently, gently, gently drag it out just a little bit farther. When you're getting like right here and out, you want to just barely touch your skin with the brush. And then it'll look about like this. I've cleaned this brush off and I'm going to go into the shade Blue Clam. Right here is pretty. So I'm just going to, like right where that diffused bit left off, I'm going to apply Blue Clam. So just like right here. Not necessarily on top of Lagoon, but on top of where it was diffused, if that makes sense. So I'm just taking little baby back and forth windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to extend this a little farther than I did Lagoon. Just kind of pat it down. So last night I used this palette again, and I did a green just rounded halo eye. Oh my gosh. But I had some blue contacts, well I have some that were sent to me from Eye Candy, and I have just been so busy and so stressed out that I forgot that I had them. And I was like, oh, I have those contacts. I want to do something that I can like use those, and it'll be, because I've had brown eyes my whole life. Like my eyes are just brown. And I haven't used contacts since like 2010, and they were a really pretty blue color, but they dried my eyes out like so bad. But anyway, I got those at like a kiosk at the mall, but I was also young and didn't quite understand, I guess, how to use contacts or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I got these pretty blue ones and I put them on. I was going to put the second one in because I put it in my left eye, but I had like lashes, mascara, everything on. I think that was my first error. So then I went to go put it into the second eye, and when I did, it fell in my sink. So I just put the one in, but I had it in for a while to take pictures and finish my TikTok and everything, and it was so pretty. I was like, I look like a new person, but it was really cool to see myself with like a different color eye instead of my brown eyes. So I was just like, alright. So I have some purple ones I'm planning on putting in when I finish up here. I'm going to go about it a little differently though. So I've cleaned that brush off again, and I'm going to go into the shade Fiji, which is a super, super beautiful blue right here. And I'm just going to blend out Blue Clam with it and then go in and touch the shades up. So I'm starting from the inner corner, and I'm kind of looking at the camera because I'm sure it's getting close to cutoff time for it. But I'm going to take this and just gently, gently blend it back and forth windshield wiper motions. I'm going to take it down and just do little tiny circular motions towards the bridge of my nose. Like whenever, if you go clockwise and go counterclockwise, so you'll have a nice even blend. Okay, so I'm just gonna gently blend it and then wing it out. And I am gonna go in with a white from the Lovecraft Beauty Basic Rituals palette to diffuse this, because I am obsessed with using a white eyeshadow to blend out everything, because to me it makes it more seamless and just airbrushed. And there's that fly, oh my god, fly from last week's video has returned. So with this same brush, I'm just going to go back into Blue Clam to bring it back, because we did lose a good bit of it. So I'm just going to pop it into the crease to blend out Lagoon, but also just to bring it back and have that nice transition shade. Back and forth windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to wing it out. kind of patting it down as well. So I'm going to take that T66 brush again and go back into Lagoon and bring it back. Just kind of at first patting it into the crease. And then I'm just going to gently do back and forth baby blends. Little blenderoos, little baby blenderoos. Now along this outer bit right here, going towards the outer corner of my eye, I am just going to go ahead and pack that on. Oh, I have a question. Do you want 2 videos next week? Because I do have the Crown Noir Cosmetics I Am palette. They just released a palette, and I love their cut crease stencils. And they had a bundle with the palette and a pack of each stencil, and I was like, I about need to re-up my inventory of stencils, because especially if I'm in a hurry, I use them a lot because of how much time they save me. But I picked up the palette, and I'll show it to you if you want. I haven't really even opened it. I've looked at it on Instagram because I follow them there. And I wanted to like open it on video and just film with it, but like I'm really excited about it, and I just want to know if you would like a video with it. But the packaging is so cute. So cute. And it's got gorgeous like berry tones, neutral shades, stuff like that. I'm very interested in this bottom row. Most definitely. There's a glitter and 2 shimmers. I love this. Okay, but anyway, this is the palette. 2 tutorials next week. Let me know. I can do this as a Wednesday video or another one as a Wednesday video. Probably this one is a Wednesday video and then have another one on Sunday, so it's not like super far out from when this went up. Otherwise I'll probably forget. But I did pick up some new Kama stuff as well. I'm super excited about it, so I can do like a whole Kama video. That would be fun. Anyway, I'm going to continue to blend out Lagoon since I got sidetracked, which I do that quite a bit. But I'm just packing that on and making sure it's nice and built up to the intensity level that I want. So with that same brush, the Doe Color number 10 brush, it's not cleaned off. I just used Blue Clam, and I'm just going to blend out Lagoon with it. Just gently. Because there should still be a little bit of that Blue Clam shade on there. I'm just going to gently blend out Lagoon. I am going to clean it off and take a little bit more Fiji. I've cleaned off that Doe Color number 10 brush. Now I'm just going to take this white shade called Waxing from the Basic Rituals palette right here. And any white shade will work. That one is just the most convenient to grab because it doesn't have palettes or camera lenses or camera lens caps all over it. So I'm just going to do little baby circular motions, clockwise and counterclockwise. I'm just doing baby blenderoos. So do you see how that just like gives it a nice airbrushed blend? Isn't that gorgeous? I love using a white to blend out my lightest shades that I use. I just feel like it does it. I'm gonna take that same Doe Color brush and I'm going to go into Blue Clam and bring it back a little bit because it's not as dark as I want. More towards that inner corner of my crease. There we go. Just kind of look at it and see if it's where you want it to be, and just kind of go back into shades and touch them up like whenever you think that they need a little. But don't do like super heavy dip into the palette or anything. Just do like baby blends and start out a little, because you can always put more on, but can't necessarily take it off unless you want to scrap the whole look. I like it. So let's remove the stencil. Oh, perfect peel. Okay. So I'm just going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip, clean up this inner corner area, and then carve out my crease with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair, and then we'll finish the eye up. Now that I have my crease carved out, I'm going to go ahead and take the Makeup Shack T66 brush and go into the shade Lagoon. And I'm going to start from the inner corner of my eye on the lid. And I'm going to take my brush sideways. This is how I found to get the halo eye the way that I like it, to cross my arm over. So when I'm doing it on the opposite side, I kind of have to like do the same thing. So it will just like cross it over, because I'm left-handed, so it makes it extremely hard. But I figured out how, I think. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna take it to this bit right here before you get to your inner corner of your eye. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try to hug it up against the beginning of the rounded bit of the lid. So I'm just gonna make it give my eyeball a little hug, and I'm gonna kind of connect it where we carved out the crease, just right here. And I'm just gonna drag it. And you see how it's kind of diffusing itself from starting and then just kind of dragging it over? That's what we want. And for the outer corner area of my eye, I'm just gonna do the same thing, except I'm just gonna kind of place it right onto that dark blue shade and just drag it as well. Oh my gosh, I want a glizzy. A hot dog sounds amazing. A Chicago dog. Oh my gosh, why am I thinking about food? Are any of you like that? Do you just get near or wherever you get into your makeup and just think about food the whole time? Because same. So about like that. I'm gonna clean that brush off and then kind of do a little drag here too, because I had to swap back over to the left side to get it to blend the way I wanted. There we go. So I'm cleaning that brush off, and I'm going to take just a tiny bit of blue clam, and right where it looks diffused, I'm going to drag blue clam from it. So I'm going to like pop it kind of on the diffused bit and then just gently drag it. Kind of like a quick like wrist flick with that shade. And you see how it's nice and just like, it looks really diffused. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, except I'm gonna come over my nose and do the same thing. See, it looks like it's giving it a nice little hug. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Fiji and do the same thing. And then I'm gonna pop, oh yeah, did I already tell y'all before in another video about my favorite glitter primer? If not, when I get to it, I'll tell you all about it, because it's like my favorite one I've tried like ever. So anyway, I'm gonna take Fiji and do the same thing. I picked up a little too much, so I'm tapping off the excess and just give it a little hug. I apologize if you hear traffic. I don't know what's going on outside, but apparently my road is the drag strip today. And now now we have the halo eye. So my favorite glitter base that I've been using for a while now is the jcat Beauty All About That Base glitter primer. Oh my gosh, it is like the best thing ever. It holds any kind of shimmer or whatever I've put down. It holds it all day, does a really good job, and yes, so it's my favorite. So I just have to talk about that for just a second, but I'm gonna put a little tiny bit, and it is super sticky, but I got a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna take my ring finger, because I don't want to flip off the camera, but I'm gonna try to get it up like this, and just kind of rub it down the center here, and kind of on that lightest blue just a little bit. And I'm gonna pat it out. Alright. I'm gonna take 3 Terra Moon's cosmetic shades, one for my inner corner highlight, and then 2 for what's going on my lid. But I'll show you exactly how I got this going on. So I'm gonna take the shade, the Cosmos. It's gorgeous. It is so, like, it's so many colors, I think. It's just like pink, and then, is it even picking up the shift? Come on, pick up the reflex. It's like magical. Oh, I think it did. But it's so pretty. It's like blue but green but like pink and just dreamy. So I'm going to apply that with the Doe Color number 14 brush, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it kind of down the center, but like kind of onto the blue a little to like blend it together, if that makes sense. Just tapping it along the edges. That's why I kind of brushed that, well, patted that glue to kind of blend it with that light blue shade. And I'm just gonna put that on. And now the key here is I'm just gonna keep this halo bit and about to right here blank, because I'm gonna add, I want to say, like, yeah, it's called Light Speed, and it looks yellow but it looks pink, but when it's on it looks like purple blue. It's mystical, magical, shifty, yummy goodness, and it's amazing. I'm just kind of dragging this over as well, like I did when I was blending them together. I think that sounds better than how I was trying to explain it a minute ago. And now where it's blank right there, I'm just going to take that Light Speed shade with the same brush. And oh my goodness, do you see? It looked yellow and it looked pink, but you put it on and it's like, that's how I can think of it. It's like, pew. It's just like wham, it's there. Just blend in a little bit more of the Cosmos. And I am obsessed. So I'm just going to clean it off real quick and go into this shade. This is definitely one of my new favorite ones. When I opened these originally, I was like, my latest order, I was like, oh, did I mess up? Well, these ones kind of look similar. No, 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 no. They are very different. This one is Lunar Spectrum, and it is like a rainbow in a pan, but iridescent, but sparkly and shifty and pretty, and I just want to bathe in it. So I'm going to use it as my inner corner highlight. Just gonna take it and pop it there. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. This is the finished look. Okay, I have to tell you about these earrings. So I call these my tiny boys. They're little bitty Red Bulls. I'm obsessed with Red Bull. Like, I feel incomplete without a Red Bull every day. The sugar-free ones are like my favorite things ever. And to me, like these Too Faced lip injections, lip glosses. I have a couple of them here because I love them so much. But like this, like these kinds, to me they smell like Red Bull. And I just love Red Bull. And my husband was like, I have a surprise for you. And he told me that he ordered them from an Etsy shop. I will ask him what the Etsy shop is so I can like have it down below if you're interested. But he said they were like little custom ones that they had to make, or like they had them but they had to make them or something, and I was just like, thought they were so cute. I was so excited. And these are the purple lenses on me. They are violet and they're from Eye Candy, and they're really comfortable. I had a lot better luck this time to not try to put them in than I did last night, but I am going to wash the blue ones. I went and bought cleanser like before I finished this because I'm going to soak my lenses because they're really comfortable and like I can see so clear, and I just love how they look on me because I'm so used to having brown eyes. And I was like, well, purple and blue are nice kind of contrasting colors, so I feel like these would work well with the blue look. But yeah, anyway, what do you think of this look? I feel like it's super cute. It's just super like blown out like blue and got that like nice iridescent extra shifty goodness, the multi-chrome on my lids. I love it. And for my brow bone highlight, I used Atlas from Terra Cosmetics as well. And I will tell you, my friend Slay with Desiree and my friend Alice Gertie MU on Instagram, they have me obsessed with this Super Shock Cheek Glitter from Colourpop. It's the shade Spellbound. I was just looking at how to see if it was shifting in the camera, but saw it in the mirror and was like, oh, shiny. But I love this so much. They use it and it looked amazing on them, and I was like, I have Flexitarian. Like, I've had Flexitarian forever. They last so long. Like, I've got pan in this. I was like, and I know that they're good, and just to see it on them, I was like, I need that. And so what I've done with that is I've used this LA Girl Hollow Glam Glitter Obsessed or Glitterholic Glitter Topper and popped a little on, and I just feel like I am sparkly and I just want to be sparkly. But yeah, please let me know what you'd like to see next down below. Do we want more Makeup Class 101? Do you want me to do a 2 video week where I have a one up on Wednesday where I'm playing with the Crown Noir I Am palette? Anything like that, please let me know. And I do have some new Kama goodies that I'm so excited to play with. But yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching because it really just means the world to me that you've taken the time out of your day to watch. I really cannot express to you how much that I appreciate that and how much it means to me, because like I just, it really means so much to me, so thank you. And if you want to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I'll have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you'd like to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me and I cannot thank you enough. And yeah, I'm just going to thank you again for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!